Get ready to dive into the absolute latest buzz from the tech world. The pace of innovation never slows, and keeping up is key. We've got groundbreaking updates that are set to reshape how you work, connect, and secure your digital life. From seamless device integration to massive government savings and critical cybersecurity insights, this is the information you won't want to miss. We're talking about making your devices talk to each other like never before, unlocking significant financial advantages for governments, and dissecting sophisticated cyber threats that demand our attention. Plus, we'll explore the future of public sector technology adoption and what it means for everyone. Stick around, because the future is unfolding right now, and you're getting the inside scoop. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Windows is finally bringing Mac-style Clipboard sync magic to Android. Get ready to ditch those awkward copy-paste workarounds between your PC and phone. Microsoft is reportedly testing a feature that will finally bring Mac-style Clipboard synchronization to Android devices, directly from Windows. This is a game-changer for anyone who regularly transfers text, code, or links between their desktop and mobile. Imagine copying a lengthy piece of code on your Windows machine and having it instantly available on your Android keyboard. No more emailing snippets to yourself or juggling messaging apps. The feature requires users to be logged into the same Microsoft account on both devices and to have the link to Windows app installed and connected. While it hasn't rolled out to everyone yet, its reappearance in testing phases strongly suggests Microsoft is committed to a stable release. This move is particularly significant given that Microsoft's own SwiftKey keyboard's sync functionality has been notoriously unreliable, making this new native integration a highly anticipated upgrade for millions of users. The ability to seamlessly share Clipboard content across platforms could dramatically streamline workflows and boost productivity for a vast number of users. This seamless integration is already sparking excitement among users who have long awaited such a feature, anticipating a significant boost in cross-device productivity. But that's not all the news making waves. Hold onto your hats as we explore how governments are leveraging technology for massive savings. Next up, Microsoft's huge cloud deal with the U.S. government. Microsoft offers U.S. government over $6 billion in savings on cloud services over 3 years. In a significant move to optimize government spending, Microsoft has announced a substantial agreement with the U.S. General Services Administration, GSA, that promises over $6 billion in savings on cloud services for federal agencies over the next 3 years. This landmark deal, effective through September 2026, is part of the GSA's broader Govt strategy aimed at consolidating purchasing power and securing better pricing for essential government technology. The agreement covers a wide array of Microsoft's offerings, including its ubiquitous Office productivity suite, the powerful Azure cloud infrastructure, the Dynamics 365 business applications, and its Sentinel cybersecurity solutions. What makes this deal particularly attractive is the inclusion of a year of free access to the cutting-edge Copilot AI assistant for millions of workers utilizing Microsoft 365 G5 subscriptions. This initiative not only promises significant cost reductions, but also aims to accelerate the adoption of advanced AI tools across government operations. Officials emphasize that agencies can easily transition to these lower prices, simplifying the procurement process. Microsoft's commitment is seen as a strategic move to strengthen its partnership with the current administration, particularly in fostering AI adoption, while simultaneously aiming to capture greater market share from competitors. The scale of this agreement underscores Microsoft's critical role as a technology partner for the U.S. federal government, impacting both civilian and defense sectors. This deal highlights a growing trend of governments seeking strategic partnerships to drive digital transformation and achieve significant cost efficiencies through technology. But while governments are saving, others are working to exploit vulnerabilities. Get ready for a deep dive into the latest cybersecurity threats. Next up, a sophisticated malware attack using a signed Microsoft driver. Silver Fox exploits Microsoft-signed Watchdog driver to deploy ValleyRAT malware. A sophisticated cyber threat has emerged, with the notorious threat actor Silver Fox, also known as SwimSnake, reportedly exploiting a previously unknown vulnerability within a Microsoft-signed driver to deploy the potent ValleyRAT malware. This tactic, known as Bring Your Own Vulnerable Driver, BYOVD, is a highly effective method for attackers to disable security solutions on compromised systems. The driver in question, AMSC, SIS version 10600, is a 64-bit kernel driver built upon the Zamana anti-malware SDK. Crucially, it was validly signed by Microsoft and was not initially listed on Microsoft's vulnerable driver blocklist or detected by common community projects. The attack employs a dual-driver strategy, utilizing a known vulnerable Zamana driver for older Windows 7 systems and the obscure Watchdog driver for Windows 10 and 11 machines. This Watchdog driver possesses critical flaws, including the ability to terminate any process without checking its protection status and allowing local privilege escalation, granting attackers unrestricted access. The primary objective of this campaign, first observed in late May 2025, is to neutralize endpoint protection products, creating a clear pathway for malware deployment and ensuring persistence without triggering signature-based defenses. The final payload is the ValleyRAT backdoor, which provides remote access and control capabilities. The attackers utilize an all-in-one loader that includes anti-analysis features, the necessary drivers, antivirus killing logic, and the ValleyRAT downloader. To evade detection, this loader performs checks for virtual environments, sandboxes, and hypervisors, aborting execution with a fake error message if any are found. Even after Watchdog released a patch to address some vulnerabilities, attackers adapted by altering a single byte in the driver, preserving its Microsoft signature while changing its file hash to bypass block lists. This sophisticated evasion technique highlights the evolving landscape of cyber threats, where attackers are increasingly weaponizing signed drivers, a significant blind spot for many security mechanisms. This sophisticated attack highlights the evolving tactics of cybercriminals, who are increasingly leveraging signed drivers to bypass security measures. While some are exploiting vulnerabilities, others are questioning the status quo. The debate over public sector technology is heating up. Next up, a massive poll on moving away from Microsoft in the UK public sector. Reg readers have spoken. 93% back, move away from Microsoft in UK public sector. In a significant poll conducted by the Register, an overwhelming 93% of readers have voiced their support for the UK public sector to move away from using Microsoft software as its default choice. This sentiment emerges as the UK government confirms a substantial 5-year agreement expected to see £9 billion spent with Microsoft, averaging £1.9 billion annually. The current Strategic Partnership Arrangement 2024, SPA 24, Memorandum of Understanding, effective since November and lasting until 2029, aims to provide enhanced value across Microsoft's portfolio of products and services to public bodies like schools, hospitals, and emergency services. However, critics argue that in a time of fiscal challenges, the government should actively explore free and open-source software, FOSS, alternatives, which have become increasingly robust and cost-effective. Experts suggest that adopting pilot programs, trials of open-source solutions, or hybrid vendor strategies could foster competition, generate significant savings, and maintain service continuity. Conversely, some IT leaders caution that the true costs and potential incompatibilities of open-source solutions can be underestimated, especially as public services become more integrated. The poll results reveal a strong conviction among readers that FOSS alternatives exist for much of the productivity software, storage, and systems used in government, potentially at a much lower total cost of ownership. While a small minority believe the government should stick with Microsoft, and another segment advocates for a mixed approach to maintain competition, the dominant view is a clear call for diversification and a move towards open-source solutions, underscoring a desire for greater technological independence and cost efficiency within the public sector. This strong reader sentiment signals a growing demand for exploring open-source alternatives and reducing reliance on single large technology vendors in public services. That wraps up our deep dives for today, but we're not quite done yet. Stay tuned for a quick recap of all the top stories and your call to action. And that's a wrap on today's essential tech updates. We saw Windows bringing Mac-style clipboard sync to Android, Microsoft securing a massive $6 billion cloud savings deal with the US government, a concerning new malware attack exploiting signed Microsoft drivers, and a resounding call from UK readers to explore alternatives to Microsoft in the public sector. Don't miss out on future breakdowns. Like this video, subscribe to Microsoft Sphere, ring that notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social platforms for more. We'll see you next time.